Hello guys, good morning. Day 2 of Bukhara. We're gonna go get some breakfast. Just woke up not too long ago. Sultana's in her Uzbek outfit. She's ready to go. She's ready to be a real Uzbek in Uzbekistan. So let's go. So they usually have a complimentary pre-breakfast at 7, but it's like 9 something right now. The owner of this place. Good morning, dobre utra. This is where we eat. And the way that these people decorate in like these countries, Uzbekistan, I mean, I've only been in Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, but it's so luxury, it's so rich, it's so colorful. You know, like things are so big. The chandelier is massive. Everything's huge, you know. Even the houses, the space, the ceilings, a lot of shiny stuff. Gold, gold, gold. I love it. Like a little starter, it's like a little oatmeal. They serve tea. They have these little sweets here, bread, nice chai. And then they just came with this hot dog, egg, and cucumbers. And that is breakfast here, guys. I mean, it's different. Yesterday was different, today is different. So every day is a different situation. Got some even more stuff. Hassan just brought some nice blinchiki here. Babushka blini. Super sunny, super warm. Must be plus 30 something. These beautiful hats right here. I think some of them are like Russian. Huh? Got a bunch of tour buses out here coming to the Ark. People selling stuff. So we're at the Ark. This is what we're coming to see today. This big, massive, beautiful piece of ancient architecture right here. I'm gonna try to learn a little bit about it while we're in there. Only see this type of stuff in the movies. Used to be a very rich city. All the rich people used to be here, dressed fancy, nice jewelry, probably gold all over the place. Cultural center of Central Asia as well. Very cool. And they look at me here. Look at this. The wood. Ancient wood, guys, still standing. I think in the future this place is gonna be very popular. Right now, I mean, there's tourists, but it's not like a Cairo, Egypt, or anything like that. I don't think there's that many tourists that come here compared to a place like that. But in the future, I think a lot of people are gonna be more interested as Uzbekistan probably opens up more for tourism and stuff like this. They're gonna invest more into it. So you can see the base of this thing, how it was built. Huge stones. So we're inside this Ark. In here, look at that. Just some depiction of the life back then. What it used to look like. Look at this gorgeous structure. So this mosque is called the Jom Mosque. It's a Friday mosque of the Fortress Ark. It was built in the early 18th century, in the years 1680 to 1702, during the reign of the Emir Suban Kuli Khan. This is just one of the many structures that was built in this huge ark. So all these wooden frames of these windows, they don't change them, they keep them the same. They want to keep the old design of this place. So at least they're preserving these beautiful pieces. Look at these windows, how old they are. Holy moly, cracks and everything. This place is massive. Like, there's different rooms all over the place. And I think you can pretty much go anywhere you want. Like in here, they have pieces of old findings. It's like a museum. Apart from wall decoration, look how old this thing is. Look at this piece, how ancient and old this is. Let's see how old it is. Does it say? 9 to 10 centuries. Ceramic stamp. Look how old that thing is. You could just imagine in the Silk Road times when they were selling stuff and they're stamping things. That's what they were using. So from the 10th century, they had this game, Ivory, Dice, and Draughtsman. 10th century, this is the game right here. Something like chess, but it's their own version of chess. Look at that beautiful thing. Check out this place. This is super ancient. What a nice room. And just made a new friend. Say hello to Mr. Bukhara cat. Hello, Mr. Bukhara cat. Huh? Oh, he just wants to be pet. Look at this thing. Cute. There's a lot of wild cats out here in Uzbekistan. Dry nose, probably super hot for him. I'm gonna give this cat some water, because who knows when they drank last. The cat, I think he really appreciates the affection. So some more of how the people dress here and some of the traditional attire. You can see in their culture, they're very creative, detailed people. Everything made out of silver, colorful. And I have to say, this Uzbek jewelry and their style of wearing jewelry is my favorite, or among one of my favorites in the world. I love how detailed, how big, how heavy, and how much goes into it. You see, like, there's 4 different chains connecting this piece, and then they have a huge piece on the bottom, you know? Colors, stones. Look at this thing. Look at this belt. The nose ring. The real Arabic looking knife, eh? And this is hookah, shisha. This is the old way, made from metal. I'm not sure what that is in the middle. For sure, something to pour water, maybe tea. The clothing, the chapan, carpets everywhere. So this area where we're standing here, or we're walking around in, was the stables. There used to be many horses here. The king had different horses for different reasons, some for riding, some for transportation, and some for racing. Over here you have a view of the streets from up here. Okay guys, so we're just entering the coronation hall right now. This is where the rulers would sit. It's the throne hall. Every palace or castle, well, most of them had a throne hall, and they would probably have like a gathering, you know, in this area here. This behind me is where marble throne, and that's where the king would sit, or the ruler would sit. And this whole big space here is where people would just stand and maybe wait for orders, or they would discuss things. This is where they would bring you if you committed a crime or made a mistake, and he would decide your fate. Probably a lot of decisions were made here, important decisions. And the woodwork, of course, is incredible. Look at this woodwork. This is the throne that the rulers would sit on, right here. If you pay 10,000 som, about $1, you can take a photo here And they have all these costumes you can try on and stuff. So yeah, walking through here is just fascinating. The shadows, the woodwork, the carpentry, incredible. And Sultana's having a good time here taking photos. Her creative mind is going boom. This is the samovar. Look how big this thing is. This is for tea. 1810, Russia. Nice music going on. I think that's it for the Ark. I think we saw everything. That was very interesting. We learned a lot, we saw a lot. Half of our day gone, right? It's like 2 or 3 o'clock right now. I'm very happy that we got to see the Ark because that is one of the main things in this city. All right, we found our place. We're gonna check this place, Chazmai Mirab, and I'm sure it's great. Let's get up there and check it out. Oh, look at the view up here, guys. This is like a little vibe up here. Whole bunch of tourists. Kind of like a vibe that I would picture in like Morocco or something. Oh, we're gonna sit right here. Look at this. That's a seat right here. Hey, that's the view. Sultana's ordering the food because she's a Russian speaker. Okay, he said 25 minutes. It's actually a lot earlier than that. That's a good thing. So they brought the food. We have some pelmeni here, samsa, and salad. That's all we got for now. Okay, if we want more, we'll order more, or we go somewhere after. This is just for the view, you know. And we can also wash our hands over here, which is nice. They always have a little sink to wash hands, keep ourselves clean. But you have to dry your hands on your shirt. That's the only thing. Use my shirt. Who needs soap, right? You don't need soap. Just wash. All right, so let's eat. It's eating time. This is gonna be good. I can smell it. It's all good. How is it going?
Good.
All right, guys, we just finished our meal. We're leaving. We're gonna go back to the hotel for a little bit. And we're gonna charge our phone and gonna rest a little bit as well. We had a little snack. We're gonna go get some more food later. The people here is funny. They have like group tours, you know, people from different countries. Some people came from Germany, some people from Croatia, probably from France. I heard these different languages. At this terrace here, they don't have any menus, so you don't really know the price. Like, you just ask and they tell you what the price is. So the tour guides are basically getting a cut because I just heard them arguing about the price, and the tour guide is telling them the price, and then the other guy, he's like, oh, the service is bad, I'm sorry. Before this world situation, the service was so much better. After this world situation, the service is terrible. He's like putting down the people of like the servers in Uzbekistan or in this area. I can tell he's working with them because he's making it look like there's a problem. And then he's saying, okay, yeah, here's the bill. This is this much plus 20% service. But when we paid the exact amount of the food. We didn't pay any 20% service fee. So the 20% is definitely going into the tour guide's pocket. They're working together behind the scenes. So if you're coming with a tour, I would say just be careful for that because that's what I just noticed. Guys, listen to this. How authentic is this? The guy is doing the Muslim prayer right up there in the tower. Listen. All right, guys, we are off again. We're leaving to go and find some food. We're gonna check out some restaurants. Here is super safe, guys. Everybody leaves their doors open. I mean, you can just see inside people's homes. It's like people are obviously not worried about crime or things like this. It's very safe here. And look how the light is hitting. Okay guys, so it's sunset. We're about to go in here because we're gonna get some nice shots in here. So we're gonna be leaving tomorrow, and we're gonna be sad to leave this place because it's such a nice vibe here. It's a very calming, ancient, nice feeling. It's more of an appreciation trip. It's also a strict country, so you can't be messing around really. My thoughts on Bukhara, it blew away my expectations. I didn't expect it to be this amazing. I didn't expect the trip to feel this good. And we didn't even like explore the city and do all kinds of activities. We just stayed in the same area, the old town, because the hotel is just 2-minute walk. Nice green space, nice park, and we're just looking for something to eat right now. So there's a place right here which looks pretty cool. There's another place over there. So we're just gonna kind of see what they have on the menus, make sure the prices are okay, Uzbek prices and not tourist prices. So let's see if we can pop our head in the window here. Hello. That's what the inside the kitchen looks like. Smells good. You want to check this place out? Yeah, you see how they do things. You just have to kind of see if we can see the menu. I don't know. The guys basically just left. Like, Sultana said, we want to see the prices. I'm telling her, like, where's the menu and the price? We want to see menu and price. Because we don't want the guy to just tell us what's on the menu and then he tells us the price, whatever he feels like the price is, you know what I mean? We're gonna go check out this place right now. There's nobody out here eating. All right, they just have small milkshakes and burgers and stuff like this. We're looking for a nice Uzbek traditional meal. This is what I like to see, look at this. This is how you cook food, right on the fire like this. Shashlik, samsa, that's when things taste good. So I will say, I don't like to say problems, but I say like one of the issues, if you're a tourist coming here, especially if you don't speak any Russian or this language, it's easy to get tricked. We're walking around to different restaurants. We went to 3 different restaurants. We're looking for a menu that has prices on it, right? That's normal. But if you look like a tourist, they'll give you a menu that has no prices, just a picture. So when you ask, or maybe you order, then they can create whatever price they want. So we just went to this restaurant here behind me and they gave us a menu with no prices. We said, can we see a menu with prices? One guy went to the back, another guy came out. He said, can I help you? We said, can we see a menu with prices? He said, hold on. He went to the back, got another guy. So 3 different people came to see us. The 3rd guy came and he's like, oh no, that menu, it's a new menu. It's coming out tomorrow. Like, we're just gonna check until we see if somebody can be honest around here and just give us a proper menu. Because the place we went to yesterday with the Bukhara Plav, it was like a little bit outside the touristy area, like 5 minutes by taxi. They had prices on the menu, you know? It's weird that they don't have a law. Like the law should say you should have a price on the menu, people should know what they're paying for, but it's so easy for them to scam tourists. Right here we actually have, this is where they would cook samsas and breads and stuff like this. I love seeing these things. All right, we found a place to eat. So they tried to say that they don't have a menu when she went and asked. And we came inside and we saw a menu. on the table. And there are prices on it right there. Don't be fooled, guys. They have menus with prices. They just won't give it to you or us because we are foreigners. So almost done the plow. The tea is great. Plow is all right. The plow yesterday was super good, way better. This is all right. This is kind of soggy-ish. And the shashlik, it looks like they kind of tricked us here. Put like one tomato replacing a meat, it looks like. I don't know why they would do that. In the picture, it looked like there was like 4 tomatoes. There's only 2 here.
Put it here.
So you have to be careful. Like, the lesson that we learned traveling in this country is that in life, no matter what, you have to ask questions for everything. Like when you order a shashlik or tomato stick like this, or grilled tomatoes, how many are on the stick? How big is the plate? How fresh is the salad? How fresh are the tomatoes? People try to trick you a little bit, it's annoying, you know? So that restaurant wasn't a good experience. What was it called? We'll go ahead and check. We don't want you guys to eat there. Okay, so this place back here, guys, has a Coca-Cola sign there, and under it says Alibaba. Right next to this place is called Bukhari. Bukhari. And right across the street is that place, Alibaba. So just don't go there. Okay, so you guys know where the place is and what to avoid, right? That's what it is. So I'll just explain to you quickly. First thing was she asked for a menu with prices. They said they don't have. And then we went in and then they had a menu there with prices. First red flag. So that was the first thing. We sat down, okay, whatever. We ordered plav, shashlik, grilled tomatoes, salad, and tea. The plav, as I'm eating the plav, I almost cracked my tooth because there's a stone in there. I thought it was a bone, which would make sense because there's meat in the plav, but it wasn't a bone, it was a stone. Second of all, the shashlik was hard. Shashlik is supposed to be juicy, soft. That's what shashlik is known for. And it was like hard. Third of all, there's 4 tomatoes on the picture, but then when the food arrived, there was only 2 tomatoes on there. And the tomatoes were, it's not even eatable. It's like they put the bad tomatoes on there. The chai was okay. I mean, how could you mess up chai, right? Salad wasn't fresh either. So then she, when we went to pay, Sultana told her, like, listen, these tomatoes, we're not eating it. It's not good. It's not fresh. They're hard. She's like, okay, then you won't pay for the tomatoes. So then she says, oh, it's 70,000 for the bill. Oh, actually 80,000 Uzbek som. So in my mind, I already know she's overcharging. So then when she's counting, she was trying to slick talk. She was trying to give her compliments while giving her money, which is a distraction, obviously. So these people don't care to lie to your face, and like, they have no shame. They obviously have a lack of respect for tourists, probably, and that's not nice, you know? Like, tourists are coming here, they're bringing money. You want to be respectful to people regardless. We were looking to not get scammed with these menus with no prices, and in the end we still got scammed anyway. So that's how much this happens, and you just have to really be careful. And sorry for the rant. That's it for the night. Don't go to that place, but come to Bukhara because it's beautiful. There's plenty of nice places out here, plenty of good food, plenty of great people, and that's it. So good night, people. See you in the morning. We're gonna go back to the hotel, sleep, get ready, enjoy ourselves, and that's it. Well, guys, guess what happened? We were supposed to go back to the hotel, and we just were walking. We said, let's just go check out the market for a second before it closes and stuff. And we end up walking a little further and a little further, and we find a whole new area that we haven't explored. Like, we thought we saw everything, like the old town was it, but there's a whole other area, and it's even more alive, like partying, terraces, water, more mausoleums, more old structures to take photos of. And we had no idea this place was here. The nighttime vibes are cool. Well, look at this place. We just entered, and it is a big, beautiful courtyard. Kind of like a big palace. It looks like there's a whole bunch of rooms up there. Room. I mean, who knows what this place was, but a lot of people lived in here, and only people who were well connected, wealthy, it looks like to me anyway. walking around, and we're just looking around stuff. This was a hammam, which is like an old spa. This mosque over here was one of the first mosques in the 3rd century, and it's still standing there, guys. I'm looking at it right now.